Yes, my people. Yes, welcome to Mack United. This is going to be a very amateur show where I talk about my love and my passion for the mighty Reds of Manchester United. This is the only team I root for in any sports. I don't give a damn. Basketball, football, cricket, parcheesi, badminton, it does not matter. The only team that dictates my emotions from a sports perspective is Manchester United. I've been watching the beautiful game. Now, listen. If a Brit tunes in, we're going to say it's football. But if my people from the motherland, America, tune in, we're going to call it soccer. We're going to break that up right now. But I just wanted to create this thing to kind of just give myself a platform to kind of rant. And Millions is definitely the place for that. So shout out to Millions for giving me the opportunity to debut old Mack United. But this is not going to be like a hate podcast. This is kind of just give me my honest thoughts on the state of Manchester United, what's going on with Manchester United, how I'm feeling about Manchester United, if Manchester United is ever going to get it together, if Old Trafford's going to sing again, baby, if the Stratford End's going to do what they do, baby. But yeah, I'm not in the best of moods. I'm going through different various parts of the news. I'm listening to different podcasts. I'm over here Googling, and I'm on Firefox. I'm on Ask Jeeves. I'm on Safari. I'm trying to find someone that could tell me what is going on with my team. I am sick and tired of Manchester City. I'm sick and tired of Liverpool. I'm sick and tired of Chelsea. I'm sick and tired of everything. Arsenal, you can get it too. I am sick and tired of those teams being at the top of the table, and my boys are just willing away in the middle of the pack to the point where people have forgotten the illustrious history of Manchester United. And it bothers me that we haven't seemed to be able to get it together since the great Sir Alex Ferguson seemed to hang things up. Everything seemed to went downhill when the great man went his ways. Damn, can he not retire? Can he not live out the rest of his life chilling, living ghetto fabulous where he's at? We need to get it together. So right off the bat, y'all, what I'm looking at right now, shout out to Talk Sport for giving me this information. The hot topic, what we've been trying to do, what's been going on is we've been trying to push very, very hard for Bryan Mbeumo, and we were trying to get this young man, 70 million pounds, yada, yada, yada. We've made a third bid for the Brentford forward. My squad is also monitoring Nicholas Jackson, 24-year-old striker from Chelsea. 100 million pound valuation. He's on our radar. He's a target as well if we can't get Mbeumo, but I really want to get Mbeumo because we need a quality striker ASAP, like yesterday, like last year. But that leads me to my young boy, Alejandro Garnacho. Now, listen, what bothers me the most is I know we can get a lot of value for Alejandro. I know there's a lot of things we can do, but I think there's a lot of things he does well. You know, and I don't know if it fits in Amorim's like system or what he wants to do, but every single time I would tune in to watch the Reds play, the mighty Reds play, I would see flashes on the screen of somebody trying to push the pace, push the tempo, get people in, like drive towards the damn final third and score goals, and that was Alejandro. So it's going to bother me if we lose Alejandro and don't pick up an Mbeumo or don't pick up a Nicholas Jackson and don't do something to kind of fill the gap with pace and precision and goals, because we cannot score goals. Oh, yeah. We're also looking at down the line with it's the other Brighton left back, Estupiñán, Pervis. So we're trying to get him as well. We're at least there's thoughts, and that's coming from the Sun. So we're trying to plug in certain spots that we need to get back to the glory of yesteryear. And it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of mumbles. It's a lot of rumors. It's a lot of innuendo, but there's nobody signing. I need things to get done. Listen, so after the third bid was submitted, 65 million upfront plus 5 million pounds in add-ons, matching Brentford's valuation after two previous offers were rejected. That's Mbeumo. We want him. Goal scoring, 20 goals, 7 assists last season. He has to be able to boost something. The man can score goals. So let's get this young buck on board. Brentford is reportedly pushing price towards 70 million with contract extension leveraging United refusing to overpay ahead of U.S. tour. That's from Talk Sport. Now, damn it, overpay. See, this is the stuff that bothers me when you're dealing with a sport that really doesn't have to wiggle around salary cap like the NFL does, like other sports does. Sports in America have to deal with salary cap, and there's things you have to do to maneuver people around to get the player that you want, or there's a luxury tax, yada yada yada. When it comes to this game, when it comes to football, when it comes to soccer, if you got the bread, you can pay. And damn it, Manchester United got the bread. Stop playing, man. I need Bruno to be happy. I need Fernandez to be happy. I need the fans to be happy. I need Old Trafford to sing again, brother. Now let's go to pros and cons with Nicholas Jackson. He brings youth. He brings athleticism. 30 goals, 12 assists in 81 games. Has some disciplinary issues as far as the cons go, and that is a factor, and that's from Talk Sport as well. Shout out to Talk Sport. Likely that my boy Alejandro is going to go to Aston Villa, and all this movement means what to me? All this movement means what to fans of Man U? All this movement means what? You guys are trying to show the fans that you're trying to do something. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying tickets won't sell out. I'm not saying Man United fans won't show up. I'm not saying Old Trafford won't be filled to the rafters each time there's a game. But I'm saying you do got to put on a better product, and you got to make people fear coming into Old Trafford, because that's what it used to be. When I fell in love with this damn team, people did not want to come into Old Trafford. Now people licking their chops when they come into Old Trafford. Old Trafford is supposed to be hollow ground. Old Trafford is supposed to be a place where it's a fortress where you don't want to come into and you can't survive. So don't talk about it. Don't talk to me about money. Don't talk to me about finances. Don't talk to me about penny pension when all y'all got all this bread. Spend the money. And if you're going to move on from Alejandro, you got to make it worth it. Because he's in preseason exile. He's training separately. There's so many things going on right now. He's pissed off. When you know you're not wanted, you're not going to be respectful. When you know you're not wanted, you're not going to be a team player. When you know you're not wanted, you're going to do your own thing and make sure you protect yourself so you can get to the better situation that's going to benefit you and your family. You know what I mean? But if we're gonna play devil's advocate and we're gonna talk about what a move from Garnacho can do, it would support financial fair play. It would help fund those new signings of Mbeumo. It would signal a shift in Amorim's squad preferences, because he clearly ain't rocking with my boy. Estupiñán, the left back, he's great for defensive reinforcement, because Lord have mercy, is our back line trash sometimes. I know it's no shade, but we got to tighten it up in the back. We got to make people not want to go. We have to understand that we can't score goals and we can't stop people from scoring goals. It's pretty basic if you ask your boy. Damn. The fan sentiment is a negative one. It's frustration. They're calling for canceling of the season. They're saying they're upset over the slow process of Mbeumo. Make it happen. Stop playing with me, especially if the reports are true that he wants to be there. Oh my God. This is the debut episode of Mack United. I'm hoping to go live for the first time here. I just wanted to do a little pre-tape. I wanted to get my bearings. I wanted to get my thoughts. I wanted to read you guys a couple things that I've been reading from various sources. And I just wanted to get you guys, a taste of what I'm going to bring you. I'm not going to belabor the point. I'm not going to drag this thing out too long, but I'm going to get my thoughts on. Hopefully I can bring some people on that can talk tactics, that can talk movements, that can talk this beautiful game and break it down and us have healthy conversation leading up to Premier League. We're going to do this every single Saturday, Lord willing. And let's get it. But let's be real. So before I wrap things up, what do these signings bring? What do these potential signings bring? What would these potential signings do for Manchester United? Mbeumo, tactically, inside forward, dual striker, could drift inside, could drift outside with Højlund, and I don't even like what I just said there. Listen, we got to address the elephant in the room. Erasmus, bruh, let me tell you something, man. This is the Premier League. Whatever the hell else you was doing, gallivanting all over Europe, doing your thing, they different. They different in Premier League, bro. They different. The movements are different. It's a little bit grimier. It's a little bit tougher. They ain't just gonna give you. They ain't gonna give you the space that you was accustomed to. And I'm gonna need you to do this crazy thing and score a goal, please. Please score a goal. I do not like being critical of professional athletes. I do not like being critical of people that could do things that I could never do. But damn it, Erasmus Hoyland, if you don't score a goal this season, boy, I mean, like, I need goals, bruh. Damn. For real, man. Oh, you can kick rocks. Oh, my goodness. But Mbeumo brings a high work rate. He's a vertical threat. He can do all these things to bring that. He's a dynamo, and I need dynamic. I need dynamic play from players. Lord have mercy. We need to push forward. We need to stop absorbing so much pressure. We need to go forward more. We need to attack more. We need to get balls forward more. Y'all are relying too much on Bruno Fernandes to do everything. Lord have mercy if this man ever gets hurt. Lord. Now, if something happens and we're able to get Estupiñán, Pervis, the left wing back, that could bring some dynamic up that left side. Natural fit for a ring back. Direct, fast, aggressive going forward. And what did I just say? We need some people to go forward. He's a progressive passer. He's a solid crosser, thrives in transition. He's perfect for a 3-4-3 system if that's what he wants to play in. I'm more privy to the 4-2-3-1. We'll talk about that later as I start to unpack and get more comfortable with tactics that I feel are more successful. Even if I'm playing a FIFA, if I'm watching players play in Europe, I see a 4-2-3-1 being a little bit more successful for a lot of teams. So a 3-4-3 to me just comes with a different set of problems. But if you're willing to play that, and if Pervis fits in that role, if Estupiñán fits in that role, then we got to make it happen. If we lock up Mbeumo and Estupiñán and we let go on Garnacho, Amorim he'll get a more balanced front line, reinforced defense with a wider width. I think he likes that. Tactical clarity and fewer egos. Hopefully. But depth still remains an issue. We lack a backup striker. We lack ball playing center back. Amorim's true test will be integrating these pieces quickly ahead of the U.S. tour. I really don't care about this kind of stuff when we go on U.S. tours. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I know it's warm up. I know it's to figure out your tactics, figure out your game plans, but I really don't put too much stock in it. I need the season to get started so I can see what. You know what I mean? So it's all about these certain things that has to happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of promise. It's a lot of change. It feels like things could improve. Does that put us at the top? Does that get us over Liverpool? Does that get us over Arsenal? Does that get us over Man City? I know they're reeling a little bit, but you think they're not going to revamp and retool and get better? I don't know if the things that I've discussed with you, I don't know if the things that I'm saying to you, I don't know if the ideas that I've come up with you are enough to get us over the hump. Can it get us top 4? Maybe. But we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it as things progress. And let's hopefully next Saturday when I talk to y'all and I go live with y'all, that we could talk about Mbeumo getting signed and we could talk about how he fits in the shape in the tactics of Amorim. But yo, that's it for your boy. This is the first episode of Mack United, baby. I'm working things in, guys, as I delve into like the deeper context of the game. And I'm starting to figure out tactics and formations and tendencies and stats and all this kind of stuff. Y'all, I'm gonna try to break things down with y'all and bring people on to know a little more than me. And just have some casual conversation about the team I love. But that's it for your boy. Y'all take it easy, man.